This bear child can dance at birth. It's not an exaggeration to say that. This child has been practicing since childhood. Take a look at this and you'll understand. The little guy showed off his dance skills in his mother's belly, even worse after birth. Seeing mom blowing balloons. He is also learning with a certain style. Next second, blow your head like a salted egg superhero. He always brings unexpected surprises to people. When I was just born, I would call myself Mom. This has made Amau extremely happy. Let him shout again. This kick almost sent my old father to the northwest, and he practices dancing at home every day. There's nothing parents can do about it either. Not only that, but also, he has boundless strength. Every day, I loosen my old father's muscles and bones. So, to put it another way, why is this child so magical? It turns out that everything is because of this mask. Speaking of this mask, he has a lot of potential. He is the treasure of the god of pranks, Lenny, as long as humans carry it, will possess superpowers. Such a powerful treasure. I was lost by Rocky, and was picked up by a dog. The dog dedicated him to its owner. Amau coincidentally holds a party at the company. He didn't think of anything at all, just put on a mask. The mask directly wrapped around his head. After a powerful green light, a short, 100-meter-long leg stretched out across the entire red carpet. Then the body appeared at the door like a spring. He turned around a few circles in place, just changed into a coquettish outfit, an otherwise ordinary ball. But because Amau was instantly ignited, and Amau, who usually suffers from social compulsion, at this moment, has become the most beautiful person in the entire dance. After the ball ends, he didn't stop, but quickly sneak home, start farming. Fission, who has been panicking for several days. That night, there was a race of speed and passion. Due to the absence of a referee, the little tadpole in the middle doesn't speak of any martial arts virtues. He completely disregards brotherhood. Raid two brothers who were comparable in strength to themselves, and then surpass hundreds of millions of other brothers, just like the friends watching the video back then, won the championship of this competition. Soon, their baby was born. This dog is not an ordinary dog. He actually put on a mask with divine power. After a spell of love swirled around, the dog instantly turned into a hungry wolf with a paw. Since the baby was born, the status of a dog is severely affected. A battle between a dog and a baby is imminent. The dog takes out a toy to attract the baby's attention. Continue to wait for the joy of success on the side. What surprised the dog was, the baby has already discovered his purpose. He gave a contemptuous smile, pinched out the lead wire, and then he made a fake explosion sound, and then a blink of an eye. Didn't react. Dog's head exposed, seeing the mess all over the ground. Fortunately, my plan has been successful. Almost laughing to find my mom. Just then, a bone flew over. Dogs instinctively bite bones. But suddenly I felt something was wrong. Wait for him to react. Everything is already late. Here, there are 10,000 grass mud horse galloping in the dog's heart. Dogs who have not defeated their babies will not give up easily. I saw him pull the bow full, shoot the suction cup onto the ceiling, pull the rope and climb up, then hook the baby's clothes with a 100-pound iron hook. As we were about to complete the final step of the plan, but the baby fell from the sky, return the iron hook to him. The moment the dog plugs in, directly dragged away by strong pulling force. The speed should not be too fast. Even the eyeballs didn't react. It took half a day to catch up. That's it. Super dog with masked blessing. I have no choice but to submit to the lewd power of the baby. The next step is the pit dad section. Take advantage of Amau to change his diaper. He just opened the gate to release the water. Amau can pick up the diaper or not. The bear child actually played with forks. He's so busy that he can handle it. He has created another path for consolidation. It's completely out of reach now. Amau has collapsed. Isn't it too difficult to take care of the children? I haven't waited for him to take a break yet. Then he formed a powerful water column and washed Amaya's face. Amau was in a state of rapid anger and exhaustion. He feels that the child may be sick, so I'm going to drive my child to the hospital for a checkup. Next second possible, the bear child spins its head 360 degrees. Subsequently, a mouthful of thick phlegm vomited in the car. However, this scene happened to be seen by Rocky, who was searching for a mask. Immediately confirmed that the mask is in their hands, so he secretly followed after him. Block Amau in an alley. When Amau wanted to escape, Rocky waved his big hand. So a big iron gate fell from the sky, almost sent Amau. Received the boxed lunch. I have never seen such a big grenade before. Pull ring, bigger than my head, directly facing two hairs. The two of them just threw it over. Surprisingly, the shield transformed by the child perfectly protected the two of them. Rocky angrily revealed his true colors. He lifted a big fireball. We are going to burn both of them to death. When Rocky threw the fireball out, but I found that the big fireball had turned into a small flame, and then it slowly went out. It turned out that Rocky's father appeared. He repeatedly warned Rocky not to use divine power against mortals. Chloe, it's just that dogs can't stop eating shit. Finally, reclaim his divine power. That's it. Rocky became an ordinary person. The baby sees the opportunity coming. That's not you yet. Will it take your life? He lifted the two small trash cans next to him, just smashed Rocky away, directly transformed Rocky into a springman. At night, Rocky secretly crawled into Irma's house, drew spells all over the wall, summoned the old man out. He begged his father to give him a chance, give him back his divine power for an hour. He promised to bring the mask back intact, under his good and bad words. Dad still agreed. The baby who regained his divine power took Rocky hostage, and Mau exchanged the mask for it. Then he lit the fireworks under his ass, rushed out of the roof with the baby. To save the child, Mau had to find the dog he was dating, give her emotional output to the dog. The dog only agreed to give him the mask. Next, take the mask and exchange it for the child. Mau. Give the mask to Rocky. Rocky suddenly backed out. He doesn't even want to return the child to Mau. Also tell Mau, the dog on the side can't listen anymore. He rushed up. If you don't take a bite at Rocky's little brother, Rocky pain loss. Throw 2 hairs out of the mask. Hurry up and pounce. Prepare to grab the mask. But he overestimated himself. But I still got the mask with my face. After a spell of love swirled around, Mau transforms into a Super Saiyan. Rocky, seeing the situation disadvantageous to him, start running away at once. Mau and his team are closely following each other. I'm about to catch up with you soon. Rocky transformed into a pencil and drew a wall, stopped their way. Subsequently, Pencil wants to make a big toy again. Mau has a clever idea, transformed into a pencil sharpener, sharpened the pencil into pieces. But the debris immediately returned to Rocky. It has to be said that their strength is on par. Here, Rocky suggests letting the baby choose who to go with. Rocky's deception. He turned into a big toy, attracting the baby to crawl towards him. Mau panicked at the sight. He quickly took off his mask, moved the baby with true emotions. The scheming failed, and Rocky transformed into a big hammer. Don't let others get 2 cents, even if he can't get it himself. Hardly supported Rocky's attack with a flesh and blood body, just in the midst of life and death. It's time for Rocky's divine power. At this moment, Rocky's father appeared at the end of the story, and Mau returned the mask to Rocky. Rocky and Dad are back together. This concludes the film.